Heat 1 of the Midstate Freight Oberon Stages Rally was held over 5 special stages and covered 65 kilometres of competition to the south of the New South Wales township of Oberon. Riley Walters and Andrew Crowley had dominated the heat.
500, turn right at T into Quarry.
Winning 4 of the 5 stages to lead the rally by 38 seconds and convincingly win the heat. At the service park, crews were getting ready to head back out to repeat the 5 stages for Heat 2. For the New South Wales Championship, points are allocated on a per-heat basis, but the outright rally result is determined over the full 10 special stages. Of the 5 afternoon stages, Stage 9, Mount David, is the longest test at 16 kilometres, followed by the shortest and final stage, Beamerang, at just over 10 kilometres. Tim and Peter Joas were the first car on the road and had rejoined for Heat 2 after retiring with a broken steering arm in Heat 1. Jamie Neale and Tommi Flegl in the Subaru WRX immediately impressed after service, winning Stage 6 and then setting the 3rd fastest time on Stage 7. They jumped up 2 places into 5th outright. Peter Dimmock and Leigh Pierce in the Toyota Yaris also showed form in the opening 2 stages after service, 2nd fastest on Roberts 2 and maintaining 6th outright. But because the field isn't reseeded for Heat 2, our event leader Riley Walters and Andrew Crowley in the Subaru WRX started 13th on the road.
Good, 300 goes left.
They were 3rd on Stage 6 Roberts 2, but maintained their overall rally lead.
Then turn very hard left, very hard left.
And in the next stage, Essington Burrabinya, they were back on their winning streak, taking the stage win and extending their overall rally lead.
200 straight on, then 1.4. 100 straight on, then 1.4.
Maintaining 2nd outright in the older Lancer was Josh and Matt Redhead, but they had issues and at the remote refuel accidentally punctured their radiator. They got the problem fixed and by the end of the 10 stages had finished the event 2nd outright. But after their earlier issues and after calculating late time, they were excluded. But on stage times alone, this is a team to watch in the future. Connor Ferguson and Don McCarthy were struggling to hold their 3rd place outright and couldn't match the pace at the front. They were slipping backwards and by the end of Stage 8, Barrackey 2, they were down in 6th. Walters and Crowley now had a margin of 45 seconds over the rest of the field.
Sensational.
But rather than slow down and consolidate their lead, they were pushing. Another win in Barrackey 2 and the lead was now over a minute. And in the 16-kilometre Mount David stage, they would extend their lead even more, winning the stage by 20 seconds.
300 straight on over Crest Hump, then 300.
With just Beamerang 2 to go, Walters was looking unbeatable. Another win in the 10.5-kilometre final stage was icing on the cake, and the young driver won the heat and the rally, extending his lead to 1 minute and 44 seconds. Incredibly, Walters had won 8 of the 10 stages in what was a mature and consistent drive, albeit flat out on every bit of road.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, just having a bit of fun, and yeah, I guess the times are coming, which is good. We've done a few events here, but yeah, not at Cam's around, but yeah, it's been really fun. But thanks for Andrew, everyone else for helping us out, get the car ready, All Drive Subaru, Felt trailers, yeah, everyone that's really helped us out, get to here. Thanks guys.
But the real fight was now for 2nd place. Sean McAloon and Murian Hayes in the Mark II Escort were still throwing the Escort into every corner and would be 2nd after Stage 7. But in Barrackey 2, Jamie Neale would strike back, beating McAloon and jumping up to take second. But in the next stage, Mount David, Peter Dimmock would stretch the legs of the Toyota Yaris to be second quickest and take second position away from the both of them. And in Beamerang, Dimmock set the second quickest time again to finish the event second outright. Dimmock had had problems earlier in the day, and it was an amazing recovery for the Canberra-based team. Jamie Neale in the WRX would come in next, finishing third outright. A great recovery after he had issues in Heat 1.
Yeah, we had a few brake problems this morning. Had a rock in the back caliper, so brake pedals rock hard. And at the front it was just sweeping just massively, so dog on lino stuff, we just had to just bide our time. We had a big crack the Savo. Got no idea where we're at, but we tried to get stuck in as like different rally this afternoon. Yeah, I don't know. Looking forward to a beer.
Sean McAloon in the Mark II Escort finished fourth outright. An amazing result. They were also the first two-wheel drive and won the East Coast Classic Rally Series two-wheel drive category, despite an altercation with a kangaroo on the transport stage. The front of the Escort looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, we had a kangaroo again, so we did. So a fair few wee small issues, yeah, but pushing a bit harder in them second ones I thought there, but with the wrong tyres there for the first couple of loops, so not bad. Takes the wind out of you. Very good rally, well run, so it was good stages to the war, and the weather was perfect as well, so credit all the organisers for running a good rally, sorry.
Ron and Joe Moore had been slowly creeping up the leaderboard in the afternoon loop of stages. They'd be rewarded for a consistent drive in the Lancer Evo 6 to finish fifth outright. Their best time set in one of Ron's favourite stages, the final 10.5 kilometre test of Beamerang 2. They were also keeping an eye on Car 48, their son Lachlan Moore running in the Hyundai Rally Series. The younger Moore had issues in the final stage, but still finished the event. A great result. Connor Ferguson in the WRX held on to his sixth place over the final two stages. Another great result for a car that was initially seeded down at 27. They would achieve their goal of winning the clubman component of the rally.
Oh, we were going good there, and then the power steering broke. We busted holes on the first stage after service. It's very hard to drive without it. So we dropped this way back. We're way back now, but we still had good fun. A couple of close calls in there.
Glenn Brinkman and Dale Moscott took out the win in the four-wheel drive category of the East Coast Classic Rally Series and will also place seventh outright in the Escort Cosworth RS. Brinkman, who won the New South Wales Championship in 2018, had a big smile on his face at the end of the final stage.
Yeah, we had a finish. First time in the car. It was beautiful. Had got an electrical problem with the throttle, but yeah, we managed that. It was beautiful. Good roads, great.
What did you think of that stage before last with some of those roller coaster type roads?
Pace notes. No, it was awesome. It was pretty easy to read. So yeah, no, I thought it was pretty safe. It was good.
Will we see you at any more New South Wales events?
I've got a lot of other stuff on, but I'd love to. I miss rallying in New South Wales, so hopefully. 3 times New South Wales Rally Champion Chris Giddens with Tara McIlroy in the co-driver's seat in a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9 were next, finishing 8th outright. They'd struggled early in the event, initially sitting down in 14th outright. They slowly clawed back time to make a great recovery and finish within the top 10. Leading into the last stage, Justin Griffin and Matthew Critchlow were down in 9th, but a flat tyre in Beamerang 2 would drop them down almost 10 places to 18th. But despite the issues, they still took second in the East Coast Classic Rally Series 4-wheel drive category in the Celica GT4.
That was exciting. We had a flat. That's the first flat I've ever had, so it was alright. It was good. We were having a crack, and unfortunately in this car we've got 6 gear, but it's only 160k an hour full jib, so we lost a lot of time over the day, but we're here for some fun, so it's good.
Clay Badenoch and Katrina Kelly in the Celica would jump up one place after Griffin's issues. They'd finished 9th outright, but they too had issues earlier in the day, so a top 10 finish was a great result for the Queenslanders, who were also second in the two-wheel drive East Coast Classic Rally Series. Rounding out the top 10 was another 3 times New South Wales Rally champion, Miles Sandy, with Kim Bessel sitting in the co-driver's seat. This is Sandy's first event in many years and his return to the New South Wales Championship since last winning the series in 2000. He slowly got back into the rally groove in his Subaru WRX, moving up from 18th place after stage 2 to his final position in 10th.
We're just getting in the swing of it now. It's pretty good. We had a shock that was loose in the rear right, and this was clunking just in the back of your mind all the time, and the nut had come off, so we had no real shock. It was just the spring. So no, the car's just been fantastic. It's just been getting in the groove of things and using the machinery how it's designed to, trusting it. Yeah.
So good to get back in the car?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. No, it's been too long and too many other things have happened, but I'm going to do the whole series and continue on from there.
Then right.
Bethany Cullen and Mel McMinn slowly improved over the day's stages.
100. Caution, slight left over crest.
They were sitting in 17th place after the first 2 stages in the morning loop. They improved over the day in the Lancer Evo 6 and were just outside the top 10 at the end of the event. They were 45 seconds quicker over the afternoon stages compared to the morning. Now let's check out the leaderboard. The Midstate Freight Oberon stages saw some new names in the top positions and some new faces to the championship. The next round will be one to watch as teams prepare for the 2-day Bega Rally on the June long weekend. In the meantime, we'll leave you with some of the action from further down the field. Thanks for joining us for the Midstate Freight Oberon Stages Rally, Round 2 of the New South Wales Rally Championship, Round 3 of the East Coast Classic Rally Series, and Round 2 of the Clubman and Hyundai Rally Series. See you all in the forests.